The top 3 skills for changemakers, I would say the first one is around systems literacy. So understanding the complex nature of systems and finding a way to make linkages between any number of parts and thinking about then where can we make our interventions. The secondly is around problem solving. When you're working on things which are unknown and uncertain, how do you develop ideas, test them, improve them, grow them, scale them, pivot and change? So some of more of that kind of innovation toolkit. The third is something a little bit different. And I think it's less about a skill or a capability and more about a capacity. So it's an emotional connection with the work, having a motivation to want to change, having a moral philosophy to believe that things can be better and taking responsibility to help bring that better world forth. So there is about a confidence there, there's a motivation there, and I think that's something hard to teach, but you can create situations where people can find that self-awareness and build an intention around it and basically provide a purpose for the way for where our students take their professional and personal futures.
To be bilingual, so to be able to speak lots of languages to lots of different people, lots of conversations to lots of different people. So not only be able to speak to people who they're supporting, but also people that are doing academic research with them, to people that are philanthropic in mind. Not to think that if you're going to be serious about being a social entrepreneur, you've got to think it as a small business in the first couple of years, so you've got to be prepared to work really hard for a long period of time. Third point, I suppose, is just understanding business and what you're actually trying to achieve, and understanding that if you don't keep your business strong and robust and alive, then you can't do the work that you actually want to do.
I think the top 3 skills of someone that's going to make big change is 1, having something that you're passionate and you care about. 2, being determined and possibly even stubborn enough not to give up. And 3, having resilience, because it's not going to be easy.
I think the most important thing that I look for in a team member is someone who's curious, someone who wants to keep on learning and figuring out new ways of doing things. I think often we get taught to do a job and then we always do it that way, but if we're going to solve the big problems we have in the world, we have to be more curious around how we're going to do that.
Number 1, if you've got 2 choices, someone who's highly skilled, amazing projects, and you meet them, but they don't have those soft skills that they need to adapt, quickly learn, to in many ways just get things done in a way that is H2H, a human-to-human element, then that's the number 1 thing, essentially. It's those soft skills. I'd much rather have someone with great soft skills that's going to learn quickly and has the right attitude than someone who may be highly skilled but doesn't fit into the culture or bring that element.